Tragically, I wasn't able to watch the Tory leadership debate on Channel 4 last night because I have the latest in smart TV technology. My TV automatically switches itself off whenever Krishnan Guru Murthy appears on the screen. Very expensive, but worth it. I'm just joking, of course. I couldn't watch the Tory leadership debate on Channel 4 because I don't pay the licence fee. Quite honestly, I'd rather give £159 a year to serial killers to spend on duct tape and sulphuric acid. By all accounts, it wasn't worth watching because Guru Murthy was too busy spouting his woke opinions to let any of the contenders get a word in edgeways, which would be absolutely typical of the gelatinous narcissistic little toad, wouldn't it? Quite why any of the candidates would agree to appear on ultra left-wing Channel 4 is difficult to understand, given that their output generally has all the ideological subtlety and political impartiality of a blue-haired vegan trans activist smacking a public schoolboy round the head with a copy of The Socialist Worker. About 10 years ago, I tentatively agreed to do a 10-week comedy series on Channel 4 called Stand Up for the Week. Every week I'd have to submit my material for approval, and I'd get a list of objections and complaints from Channel 4 lawyers telling me what jokes I couldn't make, which I'd challenge them on, and they'd sheepishly back down every single time because none of the material was remotely litigious. They just didn't agree with what they imagined to be the politics of it. It just wasn't on brand. I was telling jokes rather than spewing out woke virtue signalling aphorisms for the approval of clapping seals. I'm not quite sure why Channel 4 thought their audience of hard left, unemployed inbreds would be interested in watching and listening to a group of politicians who fill them with seething hatred anyway. They don't have time for it. They're too busy making fraudulent claims for disability benefit, having NHS-funded gender reassignment surgery, or fiddling with their own kids. I imagine the ratings were every bit as putrid as we've come to expect from a channel that's been failing for years. I mean, best of luck to the candidates, but I think they could and should be a little bit more judicious and selective about their media appearances. Far better for them to make their own decisions than be directed by so-called PR experts and waste their time on a pack of mentally ill Channel 4 degenerates.